Sitting in a comfortable position with your back straight. If you can, have your feet touching the floor, and whenever you're ready, you can gently close your eyes. And we can take a deep breath together. And a slow, full exhale. And the next inhale, inhale even deeper, as far as you can go with your inhale. And when you exhale, exhale slowly, as far as you can go with your exhale. And another deep inhale. And a slow, long exhale. And we can breathe normally. And as we're sitting here, let's just start by just paying attention to our bodies and being curious about what you notice. Mindfulness is a lot about being open-minded and curious. So as you pay attention to your whole body, also be curious about where your mind goes. And let's take our focus, our precious attention, to our breath, wherever that might be in your body. We can pay attention to the breath coming in or leaving the body, or the sensation of how the breath makes our body expand and move. Wherever we go in our world, in our days, we have our breath with us. And you can pick wherever you want to focus on that breath. And with our next inhale, take your breath and inhale deeply and bring your attention with it up to the top of your head. And keep our focus at the top, at the crown of our head. Sitting up straight. Imagine you can notice, you might not notice anything at the crown of your head, but keep your focus up here at the crown. And as if you have a string attaching you to the ceiling or the sky, keeping you straight. And with our focus, with our attention, let's bring our attention to the front of our face, to our forehead, relaxing the muscles in the forehead, relaxing our eyelids, relaxing the muscles around the eyes and around the nose, relaxing the cheeks, unhinging the jaw, noticing your mouth. If you have to swallow, just notice that. With a relaxed mouth, a relaxed face, let's keep our focus on our breath. If it's difficult to stay focused on the breath, that's fine. Just gently bring your attention back And you might, in your own head, in your own mind, say in when you breathe in, say out when you breathe out. This can help to keep the attention. If your mind has wandered to other thoughts, that's fine. That's you being human. Just gently bring it back. And keeping a relaxed face, let's bring our attention further down the body, going down the throat, relaxing the muscles in the throat. Maybe focus your attention in the throat area and notice if you notice your breath making, maybe you feel some cold temperature of the air coming down, warmer air leaving the throat area. Be curious about what else you notice here. In this part of the throat where we have where our voice comes from, we can also give this part of our body some loving kindness. Send it some love, this part of your body where you sometimes have perhaps difficulty speaking up for yourself. Maybe you feel like you can give it some care, relaxing the muscles around the throat. Let's bring our attention to our shoulders, relaxing the shoulders down. And let's bring our attention down our arms, down to the hands. Maybe they're resting in your lap, perhaps palms facing up. And be curious about what you notice. See if you can feel any sensations on your skin. Maybe you notice some temperature changes in the air. Maybe you can pay attention to your fingertips. There's nothing to fix or nothing to force. We're just being curious about what we notice. We might want to pay attention to our fingertips, the tips of our thumbs, tips of our pointing fingers, the middle fingers, the ring fingers, and the pinkies. You might notice some pulsation or sensations in the fingertips. Maybe it's energy. Maybe it's blood flow. Let's bring our attention to the center of our hands, the palms of our hands. And with the next inhale, let's bring our attention up from our hands all the way up to our shoulders. And as we exhale, we bring our attention down to our heart area, to our chest. You might notice something here. Maybe you notice how your chest moves when you breathe. Maybe we notice our heartbeat. Maybe we don't notice anything, and that's okay too. We're going to continue with our attention, bringing it further down our bodies to our belly, where our stomach, where our belly button is. And notice how your stomach might move when you breathe. Let's bring our attention further down to our hips. And notice any connection with your chair or your cushion. Maybe you can relax your hips a bit more, relaxing your lower back. See if you can just let go a little more. Let's take a deep breath together here, filling up our lungs completely all the way up to the top. And when we exhale, let go like as if you're sighing. One more time, a deep inhale and a deep exhale, as if you're letting everything go. And another one, deep inhale and a long exhale, relaxing more into our hips, continuing to breathe normally, relaxing our legs and bringing our attention down from our hips, relaxing our legs, bringing our attention down to our knees. And let's be curious here about our knees. Maybe we notice something inside our knees. And then let's bring our attention further down our legs, down our shins, the calves, and all the way down to the ankles, and all the way down to the feet. Notice your feet. If they're touching the floor, pay attention to the parts of the feet that are touching the floor. You're in contact with the floor, or maybe you're in contact with a rug or a cushion or just your socks. Just be curious about what you notice. With the contact of the floor, I want you to imagine yourself as if you're standing somewhere. Just pretend like you can visualize yourself standing somewhere. Maybe it's outside. A place where you feel safe. A place where you feel strong. Maybe you want to visualize yourself standing in a place where you feel confident, something that you're going to do in the next foreseeable future. Could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be any time in the future. You're standing there. It might be some place where you feel happy, but also brave. Some place where you're courageous and you're strong. And feel the strength in your body, the courage in your heart. You're feeling strong. You're strong because you have strong feet. You have strong legs, a strong body, a big, generous, courageous, compassionate heart, and a strong mind. And I leave it up to you to visualize whatever it is you're going to do in this foreseeable future, whatever it is you want to accomplish. Whatever it is you're going to do, it doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something simple, but still belongs to you. It's up to you to make it happen. And as you visualize yourself making this thing happen, whatever it is, big or small, notice how in your heart you can feel strong and brave and courageous. Imagine that you're already doing this thing that's amazing. And taking a deep breath, notice how it makes you feel in your heart when you're so amazing, so courageous. However big or small this thing is, you're doing it. Feel free to take as many big, strong, deep breaths you want. And feel free to visualize yourself as a wonderful person you are in your heart area. Continuing on to take deep breaths and visualizing yourself as the amazing person you are in this heart space. Feel free to put your hands on your heart, taking a few deep breaths here together. With your hands on your heart, notice if you notice. Be curious about what you notice. Maybe you notice your heartbeat. Maybe you notice how we can easily, if we want to really give ourselves some love and kindness, because we're worth it. All of us here together, we are brave, courageous, wonderful women together. And I thank you all for being here with me today. And whenever you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. I'm going to pause the recording or stop it.